Graeme, 2-0 home defeat to Salford City. How do you assess that one?
Probably everything I spoke about before, about trying to be exciting and trying to play with a bit of freedom. Didn't see it. Didn't see any of it. It was a performance what looked like they've accepted where they are at the moment, and I don't think anyone's going to enjoy if we perform like that from now to the end of the season. No one's going to enjoy it. Fans, players, none of us enjoy that. You drop that little bit of intensity, you drop that little bit of desire out of your game, and you can't do it. You won't get results. You won't be enjoyable. The performance won't be right, and they could have put another 10 minutes of stoppage time or more, and we wouldn't have scored. We didn't have that desire. We didn't win first balls. We didn't win balls, forward balls from them. We didn't dominate at the back. We allowed them to pin us and dictate to us and pick the second balls up and play. And they were a team who were fighting for something, and we were a team who weren't.
Obviously, conceding the first goal is always disappointing, but is there a serious case of just holding your hands up when Jason Lowe's smashed one in from 35 yards?
Oh yeah, look, it's a great strike, but things lead to them situations. Throwing, didn't have the right player bounce out to try and stop the first throwing. They pressed. It's like we wait till something happens, and then it did. But yeah, fantastic strike, which it happens. But the performance-wise, the rest of that is, like you said, it's not what we want from now at the end of the season. We spoke about it before about the success last season. Where we are this season, it's been good, but no one's going to enjoy. We're not going to enjoy that. You can't. It's like I watch what we do in training and how exciting it looks, but then when we watch this, it's like it's not what you're looking, not what you wanted to do. It's just we should have a bit of freedom, but that freedom comes with the work and the desire and the fights. You've still got to do all that to enjoy the game. And like I said, no one's going to enjoy that.
Is it a worry at all with the conceding first, continuously? And obviously when we fight back, it's always great, isn't it? But obviously not today.
Oh yeah, look, it is, and we spoke about that before about not allowing inviting them on. Have forward runs early. I wanted to get the ball forward as quick as we can early, and miss their press out as quick as we can for the first 15 minutes, 20 minutes, and that might have went on for longer if you've got to earn the right to play the game. But we didn't earn the right first, and like I said, we allowed them to advance up the pitch. And first goals, second goals at the moment, it's like I said, you're coming in at half time either chasing the game each week, or you've come from chasing the game to be back in the game. It's like I said, it's not what we want to be doing, and it starts with probably that first desire and real hunger to dominate games, but we're not doing that.
What was the message to the lads there at full time?
I'm not going to enjoy. None of us are going to enjoy that performance, and if we do that from now to the end of the season, all the hard work we've done and where we are, as much as it's been a successful that start of the season, no one's going to enjoy that, and we can't accept it. And if I've just said to you, we drop the intensity, drop your desire. If you've got any doubt in your mind that you're not going in for titles or you're not brave enough to squeeze up the pitch, then we're not going to win games, and it's just going to be a tough old month from now. And no one wants that, so we've got to respond. We've got to go up Forest Green now and put a performance in.
Do we have to consider that we've played very recently a lot of teams who have a lot to play for in terms of Northampton, Mansfield today, Forest Green next week, and all chasing promotion, and very good teams in this league?
Yeah, look, that's 11 games now, 7 wins out of 11 games and 4 draws. They're a team fighting, but I said that at the end of the game, they were sure that there was a team fighting for something, a team who wasn't, and it's difficult. I understand the mindset of fighting for something to get to achieve a points tally to where you think, yeah, but I don't want to. It's not enjoyable to relax and think that's enough. Like, we should put some markers down for what we want to achieve going forward, and go into the summer with having some nice performances and let the fans enjoy the back end of the season. But that's none of us are going to enjoy that.
You made 2 changes today. You spoke in your pre-match that Luke Molyneux wasn't quite ready. Bryn Morris dropping out as well.
Yeah, it's Bibber. His injury it's still there. He can feel it quite a lot, and probably can see he openly said he's probably playing 75% of what he'd like to be playing at, and we'll just experiment. If we can give him 4 days off it, and if that's going to get a better response for going into the next week's game, if he does, then we know how we can try and manage it going forward.
How do you assess the rest of the season now? I know you spoke very clearly and said you don't want it to fizzle out, you want to pick up as many points as possible, but what's the continuous message to the lads as we reach the last 7-8 games?
Just said it. So don't drop standards. Try not to have something to play for. We keep saying about enjoying the back end of the season, but to enjoy it we have to work hard. We have to do all the hard stuff, the fight, the desire, the commitment. All that has to stay the same, and if you do that you will enjoy it, because you're playing with that bit more freedom, that you can make more forward runs and have more shots. But we didn't have a shot. I think one shot got blocked today, and like I said, that's not what we want.
Just finally, as we reach them, I suppose, last 7 or 8 games, how much now is an opportunity for you to look at your squad and look at the lads who might have not played a lot, and give lads an opportunity to throw themselves in the mix?
Yeah, well, that performance tonight, even if I wasn't thinking like that, I'm going to have to think like that, because we can't accept them performances. So if the lads on the pitch are not performing, then the other lads who are not on there have got an opportunity.
Cheers, Gaffer.